a little different, a little sit down video. Based on the title, you can tell the vibes. Okay. Just a moment. Wait, sorry. Okay. You know what? So consider this as a video essay entry. I'm currently the only person in my flat, which is why I've decided, you know what? I'm just gonna film this shit. This morning I woke up and I had my first slow morning in a while. And I'm very happy. It's Friday morning. The sun is out. It's beautiful. It's actually really cold considering that it's the first week of March. It's really cold. Sorry, I don't like how my hair is, but I'm just gonna be an imperfectionist. I gotta listen to this just in case someone comes in. I decided to do my work in a cafe, and I realized I do my work in that cafe, and I love it, and I love being outside, and I love doing everything. And you know what? I was listening to Tyler, and then I listened to doechii, and I have been on doechii's buzz for a while. I was listening to her I watched her Tiny Desk concert yesterday before I decided to work out, and you know what? I am in awe of her. I love everything about her, and I recently got into her because of TikTok, because of that audio, the Denial is a River audio. And you know what? I really love her. This is why I love TikTok. I get to discover people who, everyone's like, oh my god, overhyped. Oh my god, like, I love this song, but I kind of wish it wasn't on TikTok, whatever. I don't fucking care about that shit. If I like something, I like something. So I was like, I'm gonna get into her. Who is this? Who is this doechii babe? Who is this? And this was like a month ago, 2-3 weeks before the Grammy. So about 8 weeks ago. So 2 months ago. Anyway, babe, when I tell you that she is it, I couldn't believe it. So then I watched the Grammys because I like watching award shows, and I watched the Grammys, and I was really full on rooting for her because she gave performance, she gave everything, she has creative vision, everything about her, and I love her, okay? And she won, and she is just so her, like, she doesn't let anyone take away her sparkle, and I love that. So then I did more research about her. Who is this woman? Who is she? What does she do? How did she get it? She has been like making YouTube videos and living life for so long. Well, she's not old, but I mean, just like, she's been recording her life for even pre-fame, and she's got the whole thing there. Throughout high school, she was doing these like YouTube videos just for the sake of YouTube, and then I think something hit in her like early 20s or like 18 to 20 whatever mark, and she just rants, and I love everything about her because that's sort of what I wanted to do for my YouTube channel for such a long time. And I just want to create and make and do all these things and whatever, okay? So I bought The Artist's Way, and I've been reading it. And I love long form YouTube content, which is why I decided to document myself doing this. But I know this isn't the original 1992 book. It's I don't know what kind of version. It's another version. But I was reading the introduction, which is 18 pages long. Before I start this book, which I want to start it when I, do all these things, whatever. But doechii did this, and she recorded each day, each part of her process, and just like mind vomited onto YouTube and creating all of these things. And that made me realize, as I was listening to Alligator Bites Never Heal, like the whole album, I think I was just in shock because she's just not afraid to try anything different, okay? And I'm not a music expert or anything like that, but I have listened to so much different kinds of music. And I know what you're going to say. You're like, but aren't you a Taylor Swift fan? Yeah-ish. I also am a fan of so many other people. Like, I love Kendrick to Frank Ocean, and I just like what I like. I don't want to fucking categorize myself. I like what I like. Okay, I am in awe of Tyler and Doechii. But anyway, I was listening to Doechii and I was just like, have you guys listened to Catfish? And also Bullfrog? No, Boiled Peanuts is the best one, my opinion. And I was like, she's not afraid to try anything. And this was all on the way to the coffee shop, by the way. Which then, as soon as I got to the coffee shop and I ordered my long black, I wrote this whole thing in my diary. Okay. I'm a huge analog person in terms of like writing. I hate typing journal entries or plans or anything like that. I do it all in this planner. Okay, so, but like, I know that some people hate disorganized stuff. Like, why are you doing diary entries on a planner? Do that in a journal. I do have that too, but I'm a kind of person, and I've always been a very like sporadic creative. I even wrote stuff on like behind receipts. Okay, this is the kind of person I was, and a kind of person I want to be now. Anyway, journal entry time. I wrote, fuck being nonchalant. Fuck being prim and proper. I want to be great. I want to be in pursuit of greatness. I have goals. I want to make my mark. I love doechii, and I've always been creative, and quote, nothing fulfills me like this music shit does, unquote. It's true. That was a quote from the Tyler Darling Eye song. And I said it's true. Not that I, like music specifically, but I said nothing has made me happier than releasing the magic that is within me, my mind, my soul, into the world. Fuck all of this. I will like what I like, love what I do, be who I know I'm capable of being. Fuck imposter syndrome, because that's not me. And then as I was doing my actual work in the coffee shop, I listened to Saint Chroma and Chromacopia, and I realized, you know what? And then there's a sample there that was like, I don't know who spoke it, and I'm so sorry, but there's a sample there that's like, you are the light. It's not you are the light. It's not on you, it's in you, or something like that. Then I realized, you know what? Yeah, exactly. It's not on you, it's in you. It's in me. And I'm saying this as someone who, who has like 100 followers max, okay? And I just love creating. So a bit of background about me for future Gabby is that I graduated with a fine arts degree, okay? And in visual media and whatnot, whatever. But I freelance write like reviews, commercial stuff, basically, like film reviews, product reviews, as well as writing personal essays, as well as writing columns, as well. Just think about it. I've got it, whatever, blog. I've been writing diary entries since I was 12, all of these things, okay? I'm a freelance writer. I'm a graphic designer by day. Like, I'm actually an employed graphic designer and a freelance graphic designer. The hustle is hard. But you know what? It's just the life of a creative and all of these things. And I realized that I'm not actually great at anything specifically. And that's okay, because I'm getting there. And I don't know what exactly I want to be great in, but I do know that I want to be great in a way where I make my mark. In what does that even mean? Like, I don't have to make my mark in a way that, because Timothée Chalamet recently won a SAG award for Best Actor, and his speech, was more like, fuck being nonchalant. Well, he didn't say that, but he did say, I want to be one of the greats. I want this. This is something I want. And I agree. I want to be one of the greats. Great at what? I don't know. I like creating. I don't know. This is why I'm like, I write so much shit and I draw. I'm an illustrator too, by the way. I draw so much shit. I do so much creative things. I don't know what I want to do, what I want to be. But all I do know is I want to make. I want to create. I want to be good at all of these things that I make and create. And I I did put in my last part of the diary entry, it was like, fuck imposter syndrome. Because it's true, okay? And I'm saying this from a place, okay, reel back, some context. I rewatch Gilmore Girls all the time. Probably twice a year, thrice a year, I don't care. I watch Gilmore Girls all the time. And 2 nights ago, my flatmate and I were watching that episode where Jess goes back to Rory and he's like, this isn't you. Like, and why did you drop out of Yale? If you don't know that, Google it, come back. Okay, and then my flatmate and I were talking about it, and she was like, I can't believe this like hurts her, blah blah. And I was like speaking, and I every time I rewatch the show, I learn something new and something reflective, even about myself. And I was telling my flatmate, I was like, she has like about Rory, she has everything in her life to succeed, okay? And she doesn't, you know, like she has everything in her life to succeed. She literally has no excuses. She has a parent who loves her, a society of people, Stars Hollow, who love her grandparents who love her, all of these things. She's given a great pristine education, all of these things, okay? And the thing that stops her is someone tells her she's bad at something. Don't get me wrong, I understand that. I completely get that. It sucks. It hurts, especially as someone like me who tries to do everything perfectly, and I've gotten good grades all throughout, and I was like a good kid, and I was a good athlete, all of these things. I get it. I understand that. That's the basis. But at the same time, I'm like, she is 21 here, okay? I'm 25 now, and I understand it's a big disparity, whatever. Then I'm like then I think I thought of that moment while I was driving out of the coffee shop, and I realized, you know what? Yeah, fuck being nonchalant, fuck the imposter syndrome. I have everything in my life to succeed, and I'm saying this not to brag, but I'm saying this in a way where I'm like, I owe it to everyone in like who doesn't have everything to succeed, who has all of these barriers, and I owe it to them. Like, I have everything in my life to succeed, and I'm lucky that I've got parents who love me. I got a good education, and you know, all of these things, and I'm at a point in my life where I'm happy, I'm stable, I've got a creative career, and I can grow all of these things. Yes. Then I realized, like, fuck imposter syndrome, fuck being nonchalant. I don't want to just be an ordinary Barbie. I want to be someone that is in pursuit of greatness, that is in pursuit of constantly striving for her full potential. And I was that person in high school, but I think I was that person in high school because I was striving for greatness in high school because I didn't know who I was. But now I do, and the more that I get to know her, I want to find her. I want to do all these things. I want to unlock her. And okay, which brings me back to the artist's way and why I'm doing this specific like random vlog, like random sit down shit, whatever. This artist's way has like an 18-page introduction, which talks about the 4 methods of how to unlock your inner creative, blah blah. So she talks about, wait, just a moment, I'll cut this. Sorry. Okay, she talks about the 4 essential tools, and I am someone that annotates my books. I write on it. Whatever. I don't care. I'm creative, so I write on my books. Anyway, she talks about these 4 essential things. Okay. Morning pages. That is when you basically word vomit into 3 pages. You say anything about anything when you're literally fresh-minded, raw, whatever. She says, yeah, you can make yourself a cup of coffee if you wanted to, but the fresher, the better. Like, the more that's like wake up right is better. And then artist dates, where you give yourself 4 hours in total. So 2 hours times 2 in a week, where you sort of unlock or like date yourself as an artist, where you go watch a movie that you've always wanted to do, or, you know, all of these things. Basically, like, the part where you intentionally consume, that's what I've gotten. I still have yet to unlock it. And then walks, artist walks. So where you basically do like a 30-minute walk outside. Go outside, walk outside. I've been doing that. This is exactly why I'm doing this. Anyway. And then the last is writing for guidance, which is basically like, prompts and what the rest of the book's about. But yeah, I feel like I butcher that. It will only know as time goes by, but I don't know. When I read this introduction and I just kept on going, I realized, you know what? Because I don't even want to be fucking nonchalant anymore, and I don't care what people on the internet think about me, or what, if someone who saw my vlog from high school, or someone that saw my vlog from whatever thought about me. I don't care anymore, because I just want to make, and I just want to be in pursuit of who the best version of me, of Gabby, this Gabby, can be. So I'm recording everything, putting it all on here because, I don't know, I'm babbling and I want to see. And it's worked so far, because the reason why I even started a YouTube channel was so I wanted, on my 30th birthday, it was like a time capsule thing. On my 30th birthday, I wanted to watch everything from my early 20s and how I've grown. And it's already working, because I'm 25 now, and I started making vlogs when I was 23. And I saw the way that I was when I was 23, and I saw how much I've improved now, and it makes me feel really, really nice, really sweet, really, I don't know, what do you call it? Like, it's heartwarming to see how I was before and how I am now and how I'm growing. And I want to be able to document this moment now. I don't know if any of this makes sense. I don't know who you are, all of these things, but this is my public declaration, or declaration on the internet. What was that? Declaration on the internet that I want to be in pursuit of greatness. And that another quote from Timothée Chalamet, life is coming from me, not at me. And I want to be someone that radiates that I have no shame anymore. And I don't care. And I wish, and I'm 25 years too late in terms of, I wish I always believed in myself. You know what? I literally have nothing stopping me except me. And I know that it's like, you don't have to apply any of this shit to yourself, because this is just my self-diary. Okay? If you've got stuff, we have different hurdles. If you got stuff stopping you, I get that. That's fine. Like, I'm not, I just want to be someone that I like, that in 5 years, that when I see myself, I really tried. I don't know. The more that I think about it, it's just, I want to be someone that tried, and that tried her hardest. And all of these things, because I know I have it in me. I know I have it in me to be great. Here, I think the best thing that I wrote here was this, this part. Fuck all of this. I will like what I like, and I will love what I do, and I will be who I know, and I will be who I know I'm capable of being. So, yeah, fuck being nonchalant. Fuck being prim and proper. I was never prim and proper, although I can be in the suit of civility. But this, and another thing I realized, this channel is my channel. Babe, I can spit out everything I want to spit out, as long as I'm not hurting anyone physically and emotionally. Yeah, and also spit out what I want to spit out, in the sense where I'm, not being racist, homophobic, transphobic, whatever. I know that, I get that, but I mean, like, I can just say random stuff that I like opinions, The orchid is the best flower in the world. Wrong. Actually, partly right, I think, yeah. But also, I think water lilies are pretty good. I also really like a lotus flower. So, anyway, all aside, there we have it. You will get me babbling, and, I won't, because I've got so much videos where I did post and stuff like that, like, fuck being perfectionist and whatnot. because I wanted people to look back at my YouTube channel and be like, wow, she was such a creative. Why didn't we find her sooner? Like, I love her vlogs. I love my vlogs too, but I wanna, even the imperfect and not really embarrassing, but the perfect, the shameful, all of these things, I just wanna have it here. Is this shameful saying that I want to be great? Maybe, but it's my declaration to myself, and it's my YouTube channel. It's my everything. So fuck being nonchalant. Want to do what you want to do, love what you want to love, who you want to love what you want to love, do everything that makes you happy. Now I'm gonna have lunch, and thank you for listening. Mwah.